The West Loch disaster at Pearl Harbor killed scores of servicemen during World War II.
The incident is not well known because the military classified the incident top secret for years.
The servicemen were never honored for their sacrifice until today. KITV4's Jody Leong attended that ceremony. She joins us live now. Jody?
Paula, the military never released a death toll, although it estimates 163 servicemen were killed and 400 were injured. Now a local group is trying to track down victims' family members who were simply told their loved ones were missing.
The ceremony began at 3 p.m., the hour disaster struck in the West Loch Peninsula at Pearl Harbor 66 years ago today. Historians say servicemen were loading ships with munitions and supplies, preparing for an invasion on the Japanese-controlled Mariana Islands. But then
an explosion ripped through one of the ships. The explosion obliterated the vessel and encapsulated the remains in black smoke, and then set off a chain reaction of explosions.
The military never determined the exact cause of the explosions, although it speculates a mortar round may be to blame. There was no death toll, and many servicemen were never identified.
Due in part to the secrecy of the operation, the force of the explosion, and the intensity of the fires, a full account and identification of those lost at West Loch was never accomplished.
The African American Diversity Cultural Center of Hawaii organized today's tribute, in part because many servicemen were from a predominantly African American unit assigned to loading the ships.
They were so young, and it happened, and we didn't know anything about it. It was unforgotten history.
Although the Department of Defense lifted the veil of secrecy in 1960, the public knows very little about this tragedy today.
But now it is our time to reveal this history to the world.
Historian Deloris Guttman is helping in the search for the families of 6 servicemen who were identified. There are 39 unidentified servicemen buried at Punchbowl.
Just thinking of they're never knowing what happened to their loved ones. And they were such young men, we felt that we need this, we owe this to their memory.
Some historians place the death toll at almost 400. Guttman says the African American Diversity Cultural Center wants to make the commemorative ceremony an annual event. Reporting live, Jody Leong, KITV4 News.